Hey man, you already know what time it is. Your boy DC on Fly, man. Shout out my boy Lil Mo Film, the D. Come straight out of Chattanooga, Tennessee, huh? All the way down to A-Town, you dig? Fuck you, man, huh? Lil Mo Film, shit.
Down deep in the country, I'm talking about where they make goddamn hog maws and chitlins. You in the chitlin circuit with motherfucking Mr.Amazin and Mo Films, nigga. Mo, I mean a whole lot of it.
And he about to have a hot boy winter.
Lil Mo Films, shit.
What up, world? It's your boy Lil Mo Films. Welcome to the Chitlen circuit. Look, we got a special guest in the building today. My dog, Big Rob, Houston Leathers, man.
What's going on, everybody? Thanks for having me, bro.
Hey, it's all good, man. It's all good, man. Hey, I bet this one I've been had on the list, dog. You know what I'm saying? I've been trying to bring. He's so busy, he be in and out, he making big plays, man. Tell him some of the plays you've been making, bro.
Man, we've been blessed, man. We've been blessed, man, since the beginning, man. And things have taken track, picked up traction ever since we was on the featured on the Hip Hop Awards, 2021 BET Hip Hop Awards. So ever since our jackets was featured on there, 85 South, wearing our pieces, man, it took off, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. This Big Rob first time coming on here, so we're gonna start from the beginning, man, and just let y'all know. So you originally from Chicago and you came down to Chattanooga, you feel me?
Well, yeah, man, came down here with my parents back in 1982, and we've been here ever since. Came from Chicago, originally born and raised. First 7 years of my life in Chicago, and then we transitioned down here to Chattanooga, Tennessee, and man, been here ever since.
What was that shit like, man? Like, I know that Chicago, that's a different ball game. You know what I'm saying? Like, what was the differences that you seen in Chicago from small city Chattanooga?
A lot of differences, man. Peace to be one thing, man. It's hectic up there, man.
Yeah.
Crime and everything, man. I mean, shout out to Chicago, but yeah, man. You got to get it how you live in the Chi, man. And and we came down here, Chattanooga. Man, it was just a different vibe. Beautiful city, man. And we just picked up here, and our family been here since '82.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy. But you ever wonder sometime, like, damn, if I had stayed in Chicago and I had been doing, what I'm doing with this Houston Leathers thing, would that have been something that you think could have even got bigger? You know what I mean? Like,
not really.
You think you was in the right spot for it being in the South?
Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. I feel like I was here. I was able to learn the area. I was able to kind of peep out the terrain, how things move and how things shape, kind of ahead of the curve, if you will, because we was here at the inception of So Def and all the Luda and all the big 8 acts that come out of the ATL, man. Since the South kind of really took hold of the culture. So man, it's no regrets, bro. Love the city, love Chat, love being here, and man, I look forward to everything, man, it has to hold and everything that's going on as far as my business goes.
That's it, man. See, a lot of y'all don't know, this nigga Rob started out with the cars. You feel me? He started doing the interior, that's correct.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? Like, how you get into that, man? Like,
love cars.
Yeah.
Just had a natural love for cars ever since I was a child. And my thing is to make them look better than what they already did. Customize them and go crazy with the interiors like we did. Started up 423 Customs back in the day. That was on 23rd Street.
I remember that too.
I
never knew that was your shit.
Yeah, we started up 423 Customs over there. Me and my partner, shout out to Damon Lucas. And from there, man, it just kind of transitioned over time. Nowadays, cars come fully loaded. Backup cameras and, motorized. Right. Yeah. So where does that lead me? It leads me, man, with talent that I need to basically turn and do something else. So I need to transition, I need to pivot and do something else with it. And that's what I did. And my knowledge of leathers and suede and, fit and finish and how things go together. I don't know, I just had a light bulb moment one day. It's like, you know what? I've always wanted a varsity jacket. Varsity jackets look the same to me since 40, 50 years ago. Hadn't changed. So I figured with my background in textiles and interior and leather and things like that, I just figured, it was a no-brainer. We come and put my swag on it, put some drip on it.
So that was the first thing you did, a Letterman jacket?
Yeah, the first Letterman jacket I did was actually here in the city. Shout out to Tangeray Major Paper. Yeah, he was the first one to really give him a big play as far as, you know, making something happen. And yeah, man, it just took off from there.
Damn, that's crazy, man. That's big, bro. That's big. What was your first car that you hooked up? When you first like, I'm gonna get into the car thing. What was the first car that you did?
The biggest project we did, first one that really comes to mind was in 2006 Chrysler 300. It was when Chrysler first changed the body style from the older body style to the more the one they say looks like a Bentley to the pull up next to a Bentley.
With the big grill.
Right. So that's the body style that was the first one. It was like the second one in the city. You know, we did our thing with it, went crazy with it.
Yeah.
That was the first one we did.
Yeah. So what that shit was like, man, you got to be on the 85 South show, bro. I'm talking about with Carlos.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what was that like, bro? And just being able to work with them. You know what I mean?
I mean, it's been a blessing. It's been a blessing, and there's nothing I could even dream of as far as, you know, things that are meant for us. Sometimes, you know, we try to plot and plan what we have in our mind, but I couldn't even, you know what I'm saying, come up with that. Just because of how I met him and things like that. People oftentimes like, man, how'd you meet these guys? There's nothing I did. You know what I'm saying? The Lord did it for me.
Yeah. See, one thing on Little More Films, what I try to do is get the backstory behind the content. You feel what I'm saying? So I just want to show people how you got to hustle and you got to do small things and big things to meet people. You know what I'm saying? Tell what you was doing when you linked in with Carlos.
Okay, so I was on Facebook. I was on Facebook probably about 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. I got my phone in my hand and I'm scrolling through my phone and I see Carlos Miller had made a comment in an Impala group, like Chevy Impalas. He's a big Chevy Impala fan. I'm a car guy. He's a car guy. So that's what we had in common. We're both members of this group. And it's a relatively small group. It's like 14,000 members. He had just made a comment probably like 10 minutes ago.
Boom.
Closed mouths don't get fed. I shot my shot. So that's the rest. The story goes from there.
You see that? That's real hustling right there. You feel what I'm saying? Sometimes, hey, like you said, a closed mouth don't get fed, man. You just got to shoot it out there. All the motherfuckers saying yes or no.
Or just not responding. I mean, I was looking forward to possibly being left on red. Or just no response. I mean, you know, but I did it. You know what I'm saying? I reached out to him.
He's a real nigga.
He responded back, right. And man, we've been working ever since, man.
Yeah, and that's good too, man, because them boys, the 85 show and the 85%ers, they really doing their thing, man. They bring they bringing people together, man. They bringing fans together and people working together, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, shout out to Carlos Miller, shout out to whole 85 South, you know what I'm saying?
That shit motivating, man.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Get your bankroll together and get you a Houston level.
I brought somebody. I supposed to have somebody else coming too.
Okay.
I wanted y'all to link in. I feel like y'all need to, you know what I'm saying, like chit chat or something. There might be some business going on right now. You feel me? So me, Little More Films, always trying to link everybody up and shit. You feel me? My boy, just lean in real quick so they can know what we got coming up next. We got Street Vibes Customs in the building. You feel me? Just lean in and tell them what's up. I know you got to get your game plan together.
What's going on?
We coming soon though, man. Hey, this is what we doing on the Chitlen circuit, man. We linking up black folks and we linking up businesses and we finna take over, man. We finna put this thing together, man. Straight up. You feel me? Oh yeah. Also you been on the I seen you messing with Jack Thriller, man.
Right.
And Mr.Amazin.
Right.
Mr.Amazin, boy, dude with the food, boy.
Right.
Hey. Just open this here, boy. Hey, tell them about it, man. How you end up pulling that off?
It's just the dots connected. It's just from the 85 South and exposure from the 85 South show. They saw me. They welcomed me onto their platform. And it's just one person, you know what I'm saying, knows another person and word of mouth. And it's no different, man, than any other situation where it's just like, once things start to spread, it just kind of take off,
like wildfire.
Yeah,
that's crazy, man.
Yeah.
That's what I said though. I was like, boy. And you told me too, man, because that's how me and Houston Leathers met. And he reached out to me, you know what I'm saying? And he was like, man, Mo, I feel like I can help you take your brand up to the next level, man. You know what I'm saying? He was like, I like what you're doing. You feel me? And I was like, at this point I ain't really been moving like that, but I was like, man, he right, man. I just felt it in my spirit. I needed to do something, add something different to what I had going on, you feel me? And I listened to you, you feel me? He was like, nah, it ain't gonna be cheap, Mo. You know what I'm saying? He said, but I got you. You feel me? Just work. I'm gonna work with you. You feel me? Yeah, man. So, what made you do that, bro? You know what I mean?
And with me, it's all about product placement. It's basically me putting my products in the hands of the right people. Anybody can buy it, but as far as product placement, as far as me reaching out, it's strategic. And there's certain individuals, man, and I've been blessed to work with numerous individuals around the city. I don't want to call out any one person, because if I forget one person, then it's like, but yeah, I've been blessed, man. I mean, large organizations and well-known businesses around the city, Atlanta, Dallas, just everywhere, Washington, D.C., Trinidad, Jersey. I mean, it just goes on and on. California, Mr. Organic, Tall Guy Car Reviews, Emmy Life in Dallas. Man, it's been a whirlwind, bro.
Yeah, you moving with it, man.
So I knew that you needed to have some of my pieces, man.
And I appreciate it.
Had to put some drip on you, bro.
I appreciate it, man. And I instantly seen the difference of how you get treated too when you got something like this.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I'm like, I'm the same dude. You know what I'm saying? When I put this on, it's like you gotta.
Facts. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Look at the detail on this, y'all.
Yeah. That's a little more.
Look it up. This is the first piece we done, man. Tell them about it.
So, man, we did this thing. We hooked it up. We got some lamb skin. It's got the custom inside to it. It's got the Chanel. It's got an embroidery on the back. I mean, it's loaded out. And it's all custom made, cut and sewn from scratch.
See. And you gotta make sure you get the Houston Leather tags on there, or it ain't official.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's the first piece we done, man, and we done a lot more. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. So if these folks want to get at you, man, and do some business or something, man.
Right.
I just wanna, cause I understand you do consulting too. You charge to give motherfuckers advice.
No, actually I don't. I don't. No, actually I don't do that.
That ain't what that ain't okay.
No, I mean, I'm open to certain collaborations. Right. But no, I don't, yeah. I do certain collaborations. But yeah, you want to reach out to me, get at me, Houston_Leathers. That's on Instagram or my website, www.houstonleathers.com. Or I can be messaged on directly on Facebook at Houston Leather and Imports. So I got a few platforms where I can be reached at, and just holler at me. I mean, I'm open, I'm ready to do business, and it'll turn up.
If you can pick one of your pieces you done made, you only can pick one. What you think the hardest one you done ever did?
The hardest piece that I've ever done, as far as I'm still going to stand on the Mr. Organic jacket.
The Mr. Organic.
Yeah, that's my favorite. That's my favorite.
That's the one with the colors on it.
Yeah. Green. Right.
I think I saw
I have over 40 labor hours just in the design of that jacket.
Yeah.
Not the production of the jacket, not everything that's on the jacket, but just in simply the design phase.
See, y'all don't even know, man. Hey, Houston Leathers can get you an eel jacket. Tell them about all the stuff.
Yeah, we specialize in exotics. We specialize in elephant, salmon, even stingray. Yeah, I said salmon. Frog, exotic hides that no other company can put into a piece or is willing to put into a piece. So we have special access with, different vendors around the world, and we have an assortment of just different skins and just different custom designs that separate us from everybody else. Our personalization, we have the custom liners, like in mine right here. This is a custom piece I made for myself. It's got my signature right here. It's got my H right here for Houston, not the Astros. People get that confused sometimes.
It's good marketing though.
Yeah.
Good marketing.
I had no clue the Braves beat the Astros. So I'm rocking this in Atlanta, and they look at
You
me
in
like,
Atlanta with it, yeah.
they look at me like I'm the ops,
You a
man.
diehard, like you a diehard fan,
yeah. So I had no idea, but no, this represents Houston Leather. So
yeah, man. How important is it to you, man? That we have black-owned businesses like one such as yours.
I think it's very important. I think it's very important for us to be able to experience that freedom that comes along with being an entrepreneur. It's a struggle, but it's also a certain freedom that I can't describe. It's hard to put a finger on it, but I wouldn't trade it for anything. You know, being your own boss is hectic. It's a struggle. It takes intelligence. Anybody can't do it. Just because you got a great idea does not mean you're able to execute it properly. So it's a lot of things, man, that goes into it. It's a lot of late nights. I can't tell you how many nights I watch the sunrise. You know, just behind the scenes, like, you know, I'm on your platform today, glad to be here.
Yeah.
But man, before I got to this point, it took me 3 years just to get right here.
Yeah, I dig it, man.
3 years. You know, so it's a struggle, and then the pandemic comes, and that slows everything down. I mean, your supply chain, everything just comes to not necessarily a halt, but I mean, I've had deaths to deal with as far as my staff.
Yeah.
A lot of things, man, it just kind of, you know.
You gotta just deal with it.
Just gotta deal with it, man, you know. But yeah, I feel like everybody, you know, if you have an idea, you know, just put the research into it first, and then you got to take that big leap of faith.
Yeah.
You know, you don't have to have money. I'm the first one to sit here and tell you, as far as starting a business, you do not have to have cash.
Yeah, I got you.
You can start a business with $0. Not saying that's what I did, but I'm telling you, it doesn't take. Well, don't overthink it. That's the biggest problem entrepreneurs have. Overthink it. I mean, you have to. Proper planning prevents, and we know the rest.
Poor performance.
Right, poor performance. However, still don't overthink it. Just do it. What's the worst that can happen?
I got you.
You know, if you start out with 0, end with 0, you try.
Yeah, that's it.
You know.
Never know though.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
And that brings me to this point. Want to shout out my sponsors, man. The Chattanooga Selfie Museum. You feel me? Want to thank y'all for y'all service and y'all hard work in the community. The Chattanooga Selfie Museum. Yeah, man. So with that being said, Big Rob, I like to speak words of encouragement to my guests. You feel me? Like where do Big Rob see himself in the next 5 years, man? What do you want to speak into your life?
In 5 years, we're going to be in the big box chain stores. We're going to be in Neiman Marcus. We're going to be in Macy's. We're going to be in all of the big box chain stores where you can go in there and you can get our product. We're going to have custom programs set up with these stores, with these companies, to where you can go directly to them and get my product.
Damn.
So that's what we headed. We want to go global.
You heard it here, man. It's stamped. It's stamped. He said it in the Chitlen circuit, so it shall be. You feel
Yeah,
me?
we want to go global.
Yeah, man. Well, we appreciate you coming through, bro. You know what I'm saying? Say that information one more time. We're going to pop it at the bottom of the screen.
Okay. Yeah, reach out to me, Houston_Leathers on Instagram. You can visit me on Facebook at Houston Leather and Imports. Also, you can reach out to me on my website, www.houstonleathers.com.
Boom. A little more films. The Chitlen circuit. Houston Leathers. Yeah.
Get your bankroll together and get you a Houston Leather.
It's your boy Project Tata. Little Mo Film. You watching the Chitlen circuit. Y'all know what it is.
Little more films.